Alright, so we're back. Laundry's done. Got fresh batteries in the MP3 recorder. I'm out on the balcony watching the highway. It's Thanksgiving Monday, so southbound traffic has been steady all day. So we were talking about the strike point protocol, and we were talking about the strike point domain. We were talking about the fractal and holonic nature of the relationships that we find within the APS. This is our internal web of meaning. Specifically the abstract. So the archetype here is process. The model, we discussed constraints and guild slot, triad protocol. We have the protocol slot. So I was going to get into discussing, so this is what we call the pragmatic triad, the devotional triad of narrative, commitment, and execution. That's another triad there, and there's a relationship here between the two. Say temperamental triads. Between those two, we have that same triad, the abstract and concrete relationship. Sort of. This is one way that we can kind of view that. So these are the two of the so far. I was going to say developed, or we've gotten into this, I believe, in some of the previous recordings in this session. The October 29th Media Expression Project. So it's been a little bit difficult trying to deal with getting all these thoughts out as I expressed before. This is really kind of like an update to the last 2 years of work that I've been involved with, and the networks that I see from my perspective. And really, I'm trying to make expressions here which are highly relevant to those around me, to my network, to empower my network, just to make things happen around me. And so that's really kind of how, that's all you need to set up like mimetic selection is, make it beneficial to each cooperator, whatever you want to say, to each agent. Each mimetic selector. So actors of behavior, agents, I don't know what good word to put there. So just because we're talking in system, we're talking abstract, we're talking systems theory or general systems theory, which I haven't read into or looked into too much, but we'll see parallels here anyways at some of the basic stuff that we're trying to get at. The purpose of these expressions is simply to be isomorphic with the interpreter. So you are hopefully able to use these expressions in your own context and remix them and reuse them from your perspective. And that's really how mimetic selection, in this case of what I'm foreseeing, that's how it occurs. I'm not so much interested in, maybe it's part of it. Participation is part of it, just sharing, repeating certain phrases, copying, but really you see the full loop in play when behaviors are being selected mimetically. In other words, we have a mastery happening, or a membership at least happening in certain areas of behavior. And this is really just a basic fact of society. This is what we're trying to do with the DEC protocol, the AO, and or what could be called dashboard. Potentially currently comparing ideas, but